What's up guys, my name's mysteryscope and today I'm bringing you guys a review on the M14 Classic. I know I did a review last week but decided bringing out another one, and yes, the review on the reviewer episode 5 will be coming out next Saturday too, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, let's get started. So the M14 Classic is classified as an assault rifle, although it's a battle rifle, but you know, combat arms is an assault rifle. It's the NX rare variant of the M14. You can only get this from cases that have NX rares in them. For example, the Mist N, the Mist N Plus, and back then the Mist N Papa. So yeah. Let's get moving on to the stats. So damage is at a 52, portability is 60, rate of fire is 55, accuracy is 91, and recoil is 69. So starting off with the damage, 52 is definitely above average. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's the most powerful assault rifle in the game. 52 damage means that it will do a very strong free shot kill to the front of a medium vesta and a decent 2-shot kill to the back. I'm not sure if this gun can 2-shot light vestas, but I think they'll be on single digit HP if you shoot them twice in the chest. So yeah, this is definitely very powerful. It's even more powerful than machine guns, and that really does mean something. Portability is at a 60, which is average. You know, it's not too high, not too low. But with speed gear, you know, you're fine. In CA, like, as long as you have enough speed gear, even with a freaking, other than a minigun, you'll have some decent speed with most weapons. Like, minigun's just way too heavy. Like, who can run with that? Rate of fire is at a 55. This is actually one of the lowest, if not the lowest, rate of fire that an assault rifle in combat arms can have. But coupled with the high damage, I guess it makes sense to have a lower rate of fire, and since this is a battle rifle, it's gonna have maybe slower rate of fire. But still, combined with the damage, the rate of fire is still sufficient to kill people quickly. Not that quick, but you can still kill people pretty quickly. Yeah. So accuracy is at a very high 91. This is not the highest, it's the second most accurate assault rifle in the game. I think the SG556 Mark II has 92 accuracy, I'm not sure, but 91 is really high. Statistically, it beats the G36E, and everyone knows the G36E is accurate as hell. But this doesn't have a scope, so you just put your own scope on it and you'll do fine. Any scope, accurate as hell. Recoil is at a very high 69. In terms of assault rifles, I think the AK-47 has the highest recoil, and then followed by this gun. But oh yeah, and I think the original M14 has 70 recoil as well. But with rate of fire 55, it kind of reduces the recoil, and if you tap fire it, this gun's actually not that bad to tap fire. Surprisingly, like at first I was like, crap man, I'm probably gonna get owned by the recoil, but it turned out it wasn't that bad. Just tap fire a bit and you'll be fine. So let's see, sorry. Ammo capacity is at 20 rounds per magazine with 60 rounds in reserve. So that's 3 magazines in reserve, just like normal, except the total ammo counts 80 compared to the average 120. Modifications, you can modify the scope suppressor and magazine, but I'll highly suggest a scope, since this is really accurate, and with the limited ammo and stuff, you have to make your shots count, and you'll be more accurate with a scope. Unless you're just that beast hip firing M14 all day. I don't doubt people who are good like that, but well, I personally can't do that, so yeah. You cannot customize this in the Gun Emporium. You can't customize piston, trigger, or barrel. Also, this gun has two firing modes, which all M14s are like. There's semi-automatic and automatic. So if you want to use automatic, you just have to press F and then you're fine. So yeah. Um, so overall, this gun, I say it's a pretty good gun, but you know, maybe with the recoil and rate of fire, and because of low ammo, it becomes harder to use for certain people. But especially in close quarters combat, since your rate of fire isn't that quick, and you still have to land 3 shots on someone, and the spread of the M14 is actually quite huge, so you're just gonna end up missing people. But you know, just even at close range, try not to panic. Maybe burst in a couple shots, and don't. Ironic, because in the gameplay I spray quite a bit. But yeah. Also, I tend to get a lot of headshots in this clip. If you haven't realized already, like whenever I get up close to someone, I just end up shooting them in the face. Even at range, I get them in the face. I don't know why. Maybe it's like the M16 lottoing, because like the M16 just lotters so randomly. But you know, the M14 Classic is actually really good with that and stuff. But one thing I get pissed about this gun is its draw, like the draw animation and draw rate. Like it looks like the gun draws really quickly, but after the gun comes out, like you have to wait an extra half a second before you can shoot, which I always got mistaken, and I just started shooting, and then I was like, what the hell, I'm not shooting at all, because the gun hasn't actually fully drawn yet for some reason, maybe for balancing purposes. But you know, it can sometimes trick people. So yeah, this gun in the right hands, this is beast, but for a normal player, I wouldn't say this is like one of the best guns in the game. You know, you could stick back to your G36, AK-74, or whatever. But I had a lot of fun using this gun, but since I only have 1 day, and plus I don't renew stuff anymore, so this is probably my last time seeing this gun. But yeah, it was a fun time. So if you enjoyed this, drop a like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.